Hello, this is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and thank you so much for stopping by. We appreciate every visitor that stops on by, and we hope you come back and find something that resonates with you. This will be your September reading. But before we go there, I wanted to have a quick conversation about the significance of September in the metaphysical world. You see, September hosts the autumn equinox. And the autumn equinox is, of course, the equal light between night and day. So the equal distance between night and day. And when that comes, there is believed to be a ton of energy that comes with it, and a grounding and connecting to spirit and to Earth itself, to Mother Earth. And Mother Earth is giving her abundance back. Of course, as you know, with autumn, that's when the plants come out and you see the growth. You see the pumpkins and the corn and the squash and the cucumbers. So again, it's Mother Earth giving back her abundance for the work put out through the summertime. So when that happens, and this year it happens on September 22nd at 3:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, that's September 22nd, 3:21 Eastern Standard Time. 3:21 p.m. What I would suggest to you, one of the rituals that they suggest to wind up getting as much of the energy that you can from this equinox is sit down on the ground within 15 minutes before and after. If you're on the ground, the time is great, but sit down and meditate and just spend a little time appreciating Mother Earth and appreciating what she has given us throughout our lives and throughout the generations. Most importantly, it's just giving back to her, grounding ourselves, and then getting from her an abundance. When this happens, make sure you speak affirmations and you speak them clearly. Tell Mother Nature what you want moving forward, and speak them clearly. And also, don't hesitate to tell her what you'd like to just give it back to her and put it into the ground. That energy that's negative, give it away. You don't need it. For me, it's even more significant because I grew up on the East Coast, and as most people who grew up on the East Coast, autumn represented a break in the heat, and more importantly, it's the changing of the leaves. The colors were amazing. The patchwork quilts like my grandmother's. It just meant so much to us, and I loved driving through the hills to see the different colors and the changes. So for me, it brought on a change of attitude. I live in Arizona now. We don't have those 4 seasons, unfortunately. But I can tell you, I still remember my days, and I still love to go back from time to time during this time of year. So let September be that month of rebirth, that month of growth, that month of harvest. It's time to take and enjoy what it is Mother Nature is giving you, what Earth is giving you, what universe, spirit, or God is giving you. It's time to harvest that. You've put the work in. It's now time to play a little bit, to enjoy, and to focus on what next. With that said, let's get back to the reading. Enjoy the reading. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your monthly September reading. Libra, this is your reading for September. As a reminder, I am an intuitive reader, therefore I read with the cards, but I also read what Spirit tells me that I am supposed to be seeing, and I go with what Spirit said because Spirit gets it right all the time. Additionally, take what resonates with you. Do not hesitate to leave what is not meant for you. Leave it behind for somebody else. Again, take what resonates with you, leave the rest behind. Why take trouble you don't want? If it's good stuff, sometimes you're tempted, but as you know, the reality is when it resonates, you'll know it. With that said, let's get rolling. This is your reading for September. For the sign of Libra, we have the Page of Wands, the Death card, the Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Sorry, distracted, trying to straighten the cards out. The Fool card, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, followed up by the High Priestess closing out the month. Let's see what this kind of means. What does this mean? Well, let's start over here. When you see the reading of the Page of Wands It's somebody who's getting antsy, getting itchy. They're longing for something different. They're longing for a change. They're longing for something more than what they have. They're longing to find something that can excite them again, that can get them moving, can get them again focused. Sometimes they feel like they're lost. They're just kind of on a fool's journey, and they want something more. Again, sometimes again it could be the deceit. There's somebody being dishonest or deceitful, or their information they don't know. What does that mean? It means change. This month, change is coming. Whatever has been driving you, whatever has been making you want change, change is coming. So you're going to make change. There's a lot of things to do, though, to make this change. A lot of things in the air right now. But don't worry, because, again, the money will follow. You'll be okay financially. This change is going to give you a situation where, again, you're going to have to be choosing. Again, I think part of the problem, as I see it here, again, is that you're having issues that have just become so many. I mean, it's a lot of work. More work than the money that's coming in, and you're like, okay, why am I juggling so much work and having to avoid my family? We have the Fool here again, who's so focused on the destination that he can't see where he's going. So again, you feel like you're like, okay, I'm focused on a destination, but the work is just too much. It's just not working, and someone again is not being honest, or somebody is hiding information from you, which is not helpful at all. But the good news is opportunities coming in. That opportunity is going to give you the balance that you need, and is going to it's interesting because I'm looking here, and again, it's something spiritual. It's like you feel like you're missing a part of you. You're this when you see the High Priestess, she's here, and she's here to kind of tell you that, again, you feel like you're missing something. You're missing a part of you. You haven't tapped a part of you, or there's a part of you that disappeared at one point, and you want that part back. And it's a longing. It's definitely a deep ingrained longing, which goes again back to here, because again we're looking at the longing card, the longing for change. Again, the change card. It's not so much only the work, but again, it's like for some reason you feel like you've lost part of you. You're looking for that part of you again. Yeah, and you liked it. It was a part of you that would just jump right in, take control, do what you had to do, and you've lost that. Right now, you're just very much more passive. You're more go along to get along. You don't have as strong opinions because it's just not worth it to fight and to argue. But the reality, again, is that people aren't treating you well. They're kind of messing around with you. They're not giving you information, and you're ready to get fired up again. And that's a good thing, because guess what? There's the Nine of Wands, and when you see the Nine of Wands, it's like you're getting close to being done with all this mess. Again, you need to step into your own power. You need to have a rebirth. You need to find that fired up person. You need to find that energy that was ready to go to war and combat, to make sure that what they wanted, what they needed, what they had hoped for would come through. And again, that's not who you are right now. Right now, you've kind of dropped the swords on that. I'm surprised the Five of Swords isn't out here. But a decision's coming to be made. You've got the experience, you've got the knowledge. Now it's time to get moving. The Chariot card is the moving card. When you see that card, it's like, get it going. This is not a time to lay back. This is a time, again, for the change. The change makes sense because with the change, you have movement again. And with this new here, again, this is the longing. You need to make a change. You want to make a change. Well, you get moving. You're going to make that change. And look at this. You're going to do well by it. The World card. You're overcoming. You've risen above it. You've gotten the issues resolved. You're moving forward. So coming into this month, there's a longing, there's a desire, there's a will. Again, you put things into place. You put things in motion. You're a strong person. You can fight this. You can make this happen. And you bring about a whole new logical way of thinking that you didn't have before. Again, because you were looking for something more. You were longing for something more. And you felt like there was something that, again, you were off of your path. You were not headed to where you wanted to go. You were not paying so much attention, and you know that you need your life path, you need your spiritual journey. Your spiritual side was missing. You're like, I don't know who I am anymore. I've lost me. But guess what? You have the strength. You have the strength to find you again. You have the World card saying you will find you again. You will find yourself again. You have a thing you know what you have to do now. By the end of this month, you'll have known what you have to do, and you'll start putting it into place. And what that's going to bring about is a new change, and it's going to bring, again, a rise above all this. You're going to succeed. And again, it's that new part of you again. It's that new spirit, the baby spirit. Part of it's taking the time and looking into yourself, finding what it is you need to do to get back on your life path. When we talked about the path, get back on that path. What do we do? What do we do? What do I do? But again, it's going to bring that emotional fulfillment, a new opportunity, a new way of being emotionally fulfilled. Part of it's resting, of course, and part of it's just fertile. It's very fertile. It's very creative. There's just a lot of newness there, a lot of growth, a lot of potential, a lot of power. So own your power, own your energy. This month has a lot of things going on, but the reality is, again, it comes down to a very simple formula. You come in longing for something, longing for more, longing to make a change because it's just not working for you. You feel you're off your path, you're working a lot, you're doing a lot of work, you're not making the money that you should for the amount of work you do. People haven't been honest to you. You feel like you're, again, off your path. You're not really you're focused on the destination. The journey is important to you. Again, you should have your path. You should be on your path. Where's the path card? He's here. You should be on your path. You should be focusing on your path. There we are. Focusing on your path. You should be resting. You should be revitalizing. You should be revitalized. So again, this month, you're going to start with a longing. You're going to start with a desire. You're going to start with a need. And that longing, desire, and need is going to manifest itself into a change. And that change is going to bring about the fact that you're going to get back to your journey, get back to your path, finding that other part of you connecting again. And in so doing, you're going to find the world is at your feet. And that, again, the sun card, you're like a new baby. Opportunity has met you again. Let's look over here. Abundance is coming. We talked about that. Children. Again, in this case, it's not your children. In this case, it's children as in you're starting something new. You're going to create something new. It's time to be back in that childlike stage again, in the sense of you may not know everything, but you got to do something else. You got to shake it up. But you're being divinely guided to do so. So don't worry about that. You're manifesting it. You've been wanting change. You've been needing change. You've been saying change is necessary. By saying it to the universe, you have brought that change forward now. And that's just nature. Nature's talking to you. Embrace what is coming your way. Take care of yourself. Find the balance. Remember, I talked about the balance is right here. Not surprised. The balance, again, find that balance. This is a great reading. I am so excited for you, Libra. I think that this is a way to really, really find your way back to you. Find who you were, what you wanted to be, how you wanted to live your life, and how you wanted people to know you. Because all of this, again, comes from that longing to be this again and knowing that change is coming. What a great reading. I am so excited for you. I am curious to see how this plays out. Don't forget to drop me a line at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. That's an email address, or you can go to my website, sonoranmystictarot.com, and message me there. You can also message me through the social media platforms under Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Don't forget, I do a daily download, which is an everyday reading. I do weeklies, I do monthlies. They're all free content on the website. And it's, again, Sonoran Mystic Tarot on the different social media platforms. Don't forget to do me a favor and like, share, subscribe, follow, and comment. If you subscribe on YouTube, make sure you click that little bell button or bell icon beside the subscribe, and you'll get notices when I post something. With TikTok, anytime I post something, you'll automatically get the notice. And if you want a private reading, reach out to me at sonoranmystictarot.com and book it through that appointment calendaring system, or you can send me an email at advice@sonoranmystictarot, and it will do the same thing. It'll get to me. I wish you well. I'm excited for you. Great month. Again, longing for something, longing for change. Change is coming. You're finding your way back to you. What better thing can you ask for in a month? You take care. I'll see you in October for yet another monthly reading. Bye-bye.